Hello and welcome to Swipe. Coming up, apps to get us active. Can technology really help us to be healthier? Top tweets. We look back at some of the best social media banter from 2013. Changing rooms. Could this be how our homes look in the future? And looking for a fresh challenge, we take you through a few of the exciting games 2014 has to offer. Chances are, like me, you're feeling a bit stuffed after Christmas. But who can be bothered to go to the gym? Well, there are loads of gadgets and apps these days that promise to help us keep fit, but are they any good? Fitness technology, a fad or the future? I was going to have a go, but was obviously far too busy, so I asked Sky's Stuart Duggan to get sweating.
Twist your body gently so you don't strain your back.
Just a toy or the key to a fitter body? If you're sceptical about the merits of using consoles like the Nintendo Wii to keep in shape, Paul Main might change your mind.
Try to keep your balance within the yellow area.
He lost 3 stone in 6 months using his Wii Fit, shedding the weight by exercising at home.
It says, how much do you want to lose and how long do you want to take to lose it. So you can be as ambitious or as, conservative as you like with a small c, if you like. And it is interesting to see how you get motivated. You're a week away and you've only got to lose a pound to do it. It feels great when you actually achieve it and the little thing goes, it sort of lights up, as it were.
Paul combined his weekly Wii workout with playing squash, but if you still want to exercise outside, there are plenty of options for using tech to help you. Running apps might annoy traditionalists, but for some they are a smart, easy way to measure your stats and your progress. Useful if, like Kieran here, you're running 31 half marathons in as many days for charity.
It's the quantified self, the idea that we want to track everything that we're doing at the moment, whether it be our kind of heart rate or our blood pressure, or we want to take control of our own stats and our own health and our own life, our calorie intake, all of this kind of thing. We're becoming more and more obsessed with our own kind of behaviour, and then hooking that up and sharing on all of the social networks so that we can be that annoying person that's boasting about how far they've run in that moment.
Fitness apps are still evolving. If your normal run is too boring for you, you can now have something with a real storyline, characters and a plot. Zombies, anyone?
Zombies attacked a nearby farmhouse. The survivors are on the roof. We can't just leave them there to die.
Zombies Run from developer Six to Start is part fitness app, part game, part audiobook, and uses GPS to turn your favourite jog into a run for your life.
I think one of the ways in which apps have helped people exercise is partly by helping people track how much they really are doing, rather than people sort of estimating how much they've done in their heads. But with the stuff that we're doing, we're not just trying to track, we're trying to motivate through storytelling and gameplay. So not just telling you you've done 3,000 steps, but getting people to want to do 5,000, 10,000.
And that's the key, motivation. Whatever you may think of fitness tech, it's hard to argue that it could harm your chances of getting fit and healthy. And who knows, it could be the difference between staying in shape and giving up that New Year's resolution in January. Stuart Duggan, Sky News.
You're watching Swipe. Coming up, the smart home technology that promises to make our lives easier. But first, from celebrity spats to lost luggage standoffs, it's been an interesting year for social media. Nick Stylianou has been taking a look back.
Well, we've Facebooked, tweeted, Vined and Instagrammed our way through another year. From selfies with no shame to the rise of the anti-social networking. Here are a few of our favourite hot topics, hoaxes and hot tempers.
What might be 2013's greatest insult was delivered by Azalea Banks. The pop star's well known for picking fights with her rivals, like last year's tiff with Nicki Minaj. This year she went after Lily Allen, escalating a row they were having by saying, "Your husband looks like a thumb." Lily quite reasonably tweeted back, "We all need thumbs."
We've all had a rant when things haven't gone our way, and travel disruptions annoy us more than most. But you wouldn't think to spend £600 on a Twitter advert just to complain.
Hassan Saeed wasn't happy with the way British Airways handled his dad's lost luggage, so he bought a promoted tweet to say, "Don't fly British Airways, their customer service is horrendous." Could 2014 be the year of complainvertising? Rapper Wiley forgot what the weather's like in a typical English summer and decided to blame Glastonbury. He came to the conclusion quite quickly that the West Country Festival just wasn't for him and asked if he could go home instead of playing his Saturday night show. "Please cancel me without suing, I would like that. I'm fed up of coming to your festival. I want to do my own one." at Glastofest. Tell Michael Eavis I don't want to play, please, maybe he has the power to throw me off the lineup. He then cancelled his appearance and deleted his tweets. The weather in Egypt has been causing people some trouble as well. A photo of the pyramids on Instagram covered in snow and a frosty sphinx turned out to be fake. Hashtag no filter ended up being hashtag not true. Apart from that, Instagram was pretty much taken over by selfies. Michelle Obama took one with the first dog, Bo. Miley just wouldn't stop. Bieber got 1 million likes per post. And Kim Ye's newborn Northwest even made her first appearance. But it wasn't just people trying and failing to be creative online. The big brands were at it too. A power cut at the Super Bowl had Oreo's PR team knock up this advert in minutes. 2013 was definitely one for corporations getting the personal touch, but over-enthusiastic social media managers at some of the UK's largest companies might have taken it a little too far, ending up as one big Twitter party. Let's just hope it wasn't one person at an agency controlling 6 accounts.
2013's social media highlights are already the next Throwback Thursday. Who knows what the latest twerk, trend or hot topic will be? Nick Stiliani, Sky News.
You're watching Swipe. Coming up, neon powers and first-person shooters. We take a look at some of 2014's exciting gaming releases. But first, here's a roundup of anything you might have missed over the last week or so. Spot anything different on Facebook? Well, like it or not, the company started rolling out autoplay video adverts. For those who are concerned about racking up massive mobile bills by downloading all that extra data on the move, don't worry, that's apparently not the case. The social media site says any ads will have been downloaded in advance when the device is connected to Wi-Fi. A victory for anti-piracy campaigners. Swedish authorities have confirmed the country's worst ever pirate has been fined over £400,000 and given a suspended sentence for uploading one film to a torrent-sharing website. The Rights Alliance says it hopes to bring many more cases to trial in 2014. And how about dimming the lights without even moving from your sofa? Israel-based company PointGrab says it's come up with the ultimate smart home technology, allowing you to control certain things in your house with a point or a swipe. The gesture control system is going to make its debut at CES in Vegas at the end of January. With a new year comes a load of new games. So what have we got to get excited about? Gaming guru Luke Carmali has been giving us a few pointers of what to be looking out for.
Titanfall is the reason to get an Xbox One at the moment. So it comes from the guys who made Call of Duty into a massive franchise with the Modern Warfare games. It's a shooter. There's really no single player. It's all about the online, but there are narrative elements within that, which is good. In it, you basically control a massive mech or robot that's personalized to you and go around taking out all your enemies. It really looks like it can mix up the shooter genre and become a big, big series into the future.
Bish, I'm tracking McAllen's team in the sewers. Doing okay so far.
Copy that. Keep your fingers crossed.
Destiny is looking great. It's the first game from Halo creators Bungie since they left Microsoft. So it's a sci-fi shooter, kind of like Halo, but there's much more fantasy elements. You play a guardian of the last city on Earth, but your adventures will take you around various different places. So you'll go to Mars, you'll go to Venus, you'll go to the moon. It's looking really good. You get a lot of multiplayer elements, so you'll be playing with your friends and strangers alike, coming together to hunt down big bads and kind of get new weapons and gear up. It's looking very, very exciting, and this could be a big, big game changer and change the way all games are played in the future. So it's coming to PS4 and Xbox One. Those are looking like the best versions, although you can still get it on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 if you've still got one. The Elder Scrolls Online is the latest game in the series that includes other titles like Skyrim and Oblivion. It's a little bit different to what's come before. So while you'll still be exploring big, big fantasy world and, going into dungeons, searching for various different things, it's slightly different in the sense that whereas Skyrim focused on you playing on your own, The Elder Scrolls Online wants you to play with your friends. So you'll be adventuring with them, going into dungeons with them, doing lots and lots of exciting quests. The downside is that it does have a subscription fee, so you'll need to pay monthly to play the game. For some people that's going to be a big turn-off, but if you're looking for a big fantasy world to explore while you wait for The Elder Scrolls 6 to be announced, you can do a lot with this.
Calling you.
Infamous Second Son is the next big PlayStation 4 game that we're all looking forward to. So it comes out on the PlayStation 4 exclusively in March, and in it you play Delsin, who's a normal 24-year-old who suddenly discovers he has superpowers. It's kind of like X-Men. So imagine you get to explore, as is common these days, a big open world using all these powers to basically turn it into a massive playground. And as the game goes on, you'll get more powers, it becomes more and more freestyle, do what you want. It looks like a lot of fun, it looks beautiful, you'll be able to control various things, from fire to neon lights. It's very exciting, and definitely the next game PlayStation 4 owners should be looking out for.
Well, that's your lot for this week. Remember, you can catch up with the breaking tech stories all week on Sky News for iPad, our smartphone apps, and skynews.com. We'll see you next time.